Hi friends, it's me Stace, and today we're using the Cricut machine to make this really fun Christmas card. I love the gnome on the front. It says Merry Christmas there. This is all drawn out and cut. Then I'm going to show you also how to do the inside of the card with a marker and also an image. Let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Here we are at the computer. I'm already inside a Cricut design space. In that search box at the very top, type in Insert Card, then click on Enter, and make sure you're under the Project tab. And the card we are making is the Gnome Christmas card. So I'm going to find that, which is right there. It's called the Gnome Insert Card. Click on that. You'll see it brings up a preview. On the far right, click on where it says Edit a Copy. This takes us inside the design space area. All right, so this is our card. I'm using the Cricut Maker, not the Cricut Joy. Now, normally this card is cut out on a card front, so we have to attach it to something else so we're able to cut it out. So I'm going to go to my left-hand side toolbar. I'm going to click on Shapes and a Square. I'm going to click on my square and change the color by going to the top toolbar and clicking on that black dot and making it be white. I also want to resize it. So I'm going to go to the very top toolbar. I'm going to unlock the lock and make this piece be 4 by 5.2. Actually, yeah, 5.25. All right, so now we have this piece and we have this piece. Now, what normally this red piece on the outside that cuts out so you're able to put a piece of cardstock or something behind that, I want to remove that. So I'm going to right click on this piece and I'm going to choose Detach, right click again and then choose Ungroup, and then click on that outer layer, go to the bottom right hand corner of design space and click on Contour, and I'm just going to hide those 4 corners by clicking on them and then close the X to close that, and you'll see now they're gone. I'm going to highlight it again, right click, and then reattach everything. All right, so we're going to bring this over on our card. I'm going to right click on it and choose Bring to Front. I'm going to highlight both pieces, go to the top toolbar and choose Align, and then go to the bottom and choose Align Center. Everything looks good. I'm going to right click or highlight both pieces again, and I'm going to right click on that and choose Attach. So all those pieces that we've seen that were cut out, they're still going to cut out. They're just now going to cut out on this piece. I want to add something for the inside of the card, so I'm going to go to my left-hand side toolbar again, click on another square, change that to be white. Again, I'm going to resize it. I'm going to go to the top toolbar, and I'm going to make this one, the width be 3.75, and the height is going to be 5. Because I'm using a white card base, I'm going to have a piece, I'm going to put red behind this piece here so we can see all those pieces that were cut out. And I'll put a piece of red on the inside of my card, and I'll put this white piece on top. That's why it's smaller. I also want to add text to this piece. So left-hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on the text box. I'm going to bring my text over here, and I'm going to type in here, From All of Us, little exclamation point. All right, so I'm going to click on my text, go to the top toolbar, click on the text box here, and I'm going to choose the filter, and I'm going to change that to be a writing style, which it already is. All right, and then just when you want to find a text, anyone that you like, I'm going to choose one that's all caps because the Merry Christmas here is also in all caps. So I'm going to grab, I think this one right there. All right, so now what I want to do is click on my text and make it be a little bit smaller. I'm going to put this on the very bottom corner of that card there. My left-hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on Images, and the search box there, I'm going to type in the word Gnome, and then click on Enter. And I'm going to click on the filter, and then go down and choose one that is drawing. Then find one we like, and I'm going to use this one right there because it has those little sprigs, so it kind of is Christmassy. So I'm going to bring that over here. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to put that down there. I'll resize my text, make that a little bit smaller, and put that over there. Okay, so that's what the outside of the card looks like, and that's what the inside of the card looks like. So now we need to attach this writing to this piece, so highlight everything, right click on that, and then choose Attach. All right, top toolbar, let's go and click on Make. I'm not going to save the project. All right, so all we need is 2 white pieces of cardstock, so I'm going to kind of separate them a little bit there, and then bottom right, choose Continue. My maker is plugged in and it's within 15 feet from me. I think that's new. Is that new, where it has to be 15 feet away? Mine's in the same room, so it's not too far away. Just give it a second to find the machine. All right, now we're going to choose our material. I'm going to use a medium cardstock, and I'm going to change the pressure from default to more, and you can see our order is going to ask for the pen to do the drawing first, then the blade to cut everything out. Once everything is drawn and cut, we'll go to the table and we'll put the card together. All right, friends, we are back. Everything is cut out. So what I did first is cut a piece of white cardstock. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 5 1/2. Go ahead and crease that score mark, nice and crisp. All right, so we have our 2 pieces here, and then I also cut 2 pieces of red cardstock. One of these is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. The other piece is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to secure this one on the inside. All right, we're going to put that on the inside of the card there. Make sure everything is centered. All right, now we have the piece for the inside that we also made smaller. This is 3 3/4 by 5. That will layer nicely on top of that red piece we have there. All right, we're going to put that right there. Okay, now we have the front piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this red piece. This is 3 3/4 by 5. This way it covers all of that on the inside. I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm using art glitter glue. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap cardstock here just to make sure my glue is working. All right, I'm going to put glue around the cutout pieces first so they'll lay flat, and then around the whole piece. Actually, not the whole. Yeah, I guess we can do the whole piece. All right, and lay our red on top of that. Okay, so that's what the front of the card looks like. And now I'm going to pop this up with some foam squares. I'm going to use 5, 1 in the middle, and all 4 corners. Just give them a good squish. And take the backing off, and our card is done. So I love fast cards, especially with Christmas time right around the corner. I mean, it's already October 3rd, 4th. We're getting there, my friends. It's going to creep up right on us. But super fast little card, right? You can knock these out, you know, just make a whole bunch of these. And they're really, really cute. I love the white on white here. All right, so I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and that quickly, our card is done. So there's the outside of the card there. There's the inside. Now, if you want to, you can of course use like a foil paper back there. You can use a glitter paper back there. You could even go behind it and use like a glossy accents or something, or what's it called? A shimmer. I can't think of what it's called. I have one over there. You know, one that makes it glossy. Or you can even just go in there and manually add glitter to these little pieces. So there you have, my friends, super cute little Cricut card. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.